driving so fast on the road where others crash. In the wind, he's like the Flash, trying to be fast, but not for cash. Driving so fast, step dancing in the night, moves so smooth under the light, taking flight with all her might. She's the star, shining bright, shining. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. Candy's sweet as honey. Her jokes are always funny. Life's a breeze, lives on the money. He likes the chat, light and sunny. Candy 7. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. When Sky took us there, feel the joy everywhere. No more worries, no despair. Living life with utmost care. Air Force One comes running in with his Bigfoot grin. Gone for 5 minutes and back again. Sasquatch talks. You all rock. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. Michael B. felt doomed if he didn't get here soon. But now that he's here, cracking open a beer and raising it up, Michael B. Cheers. Cheers. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. Netta favorite ghost, debunk the best ever host. Together they're the most. Let's see who we can roast. Another haunting lesson in this great big tale. This chat is awesome. Just see for yourself. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. Where was Blueberry? She was sadly missed. Asking out in the chat where Blueberry is. Not here though, but not forgotten. Just like Air Force said, you still rock. You rock. The bingo. Horror jumped in. Now we can really let the song begin. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back. You are people, dingle. Horror jumped in. Now we can really let the song begin. Dingle. All the people in the chat were so awesome. That's just a fact. Just like that, we're back. We're back.
I never know when that was going to end with. I have to look at the timing.
It's got a little blue line that goes across the bottom. That's what I was watching.
Oh no, I was looking at the timing on the StreamYard, but it feels as though it's finished and then it starts again.
Mm-hmm. I don't like when Suno does that to me, but sometimes it gives some pretty funny endings.
Yeah, I like the ending. It's just when you're waiting for it to finish because you're going live, it's like, oh, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, yeah, there it is. Right,
and we're back.
And we're back. Oh, not long woken up, so I may be crowing the chat for a bit. All right, guys. I don't know who's in from the early ones, so I'll start from the later ones. Kiwi can't stay, but she decided to tell me about white chocolate anyway. Awesome. Bet she's gone. Bet she's run away.
She comes back, we'll have the plank ready for her.
Oh, yeah. Plank's always ready. I meant to do an applause and I forgot to do. Caroline, hello. Hello. Boo, hello. Good to see you. Datsun's here. Broom, broom. Oh, actually, no, he's not got a car on this time, has he? That's what the avatar is. Skateboard this time. It's still vroom vroom, just smaller vroom vroom. The lovely Faith. Hello. Hello, hello. Oh, voice cracking already. Who have we got? We're here, take your time. Don't tempt me. I haven't long been awake. I was one of those wake ups where I thought, oh, I just want to go back to sleep. But I'm here. PNC Paranormal. Good morning to you, my lovely. Good morning. What's Gatson saying? Lift the anchor. Can't use me words yet. Lift the anchor, hoist them mainsails. Let's go pirating, my fellow swashbucklers. Our me hearties. Sounds awesome, but exhausting right now. Swashbuckle later. Hey, Mike. Mike O's in the house. Steph, your spirit animal is sleepy. Sleepy spirit animal. Sleepy demon.
Mm-hmm.
Paranormal Rooster, hello. Slap that like button before you get busy. Boo, getting feisty already. Wisdom's with me. Hey, Carla, how you doing? How you doing? You can tell the usual suspects didn't go into early today. I've usually got a much longer chat than this. Teshy's away. Teshy's at the convention. Philip's working.
Yep.
Sure, he'll pop in.
Eventually.
Maurice says, was in the hospital for my spine surgery, but I'm home now. Spine surgery sounds awful. Jeff says, what's up, my spirit animal? Just caffeine in it to try and get me to wake up. It says, thanks, Mike. Long way to go, but I'm on my way. That's good. Glad you're home. Hope you heal really quickly. Steph. Philip's not even here. But I'm sure as soon as he turns up, he'll let you know. Steph Datsun says, Steph after a blanking. Oh, I'll let her build up to it. Yeah, Bumblebee is your responsibility. Yeah, he did actually. He promised. He said to me, "Sarah, I promise I won't have a go at you about it anymore. I'll let Steph do it." Those were his exact words. I'm great, Sarah. It's good to be here. Awesome. Where is Philip? He's working. He'll be lurky turkey tonight. He'll probably pop in. AB Stevie. Hello. Yeah, I think he was at work, but I had to put it in chat. Yeah, you just had to, didn't you? You just couldn't help yourself. Yeah, we do miss you, Tashi. If you look listening, if you're lurking at any point. Hello.
I think he said he was going to a convention or something.
I think he's got a fairy convention. I think he's there now.
Yeah, in Texas, I believe he said.
Was it in Texas? Was it? Oh yeah,
I
because
think
we were saying how hot it'd be in Texas with the cost of it.
Yeah.
Bouncing back and forth through family stress. Oh, Jenny music, everything's okay. Poor Philip, I'm sure he's moist at work. It was a hot one today. I don't think it matters what the temperature is outside, but to be honest with you, Faith, I think because of his job. He's working in extreme heat anyway. I bet. Yeah, but it's not like I suppose if it's a hot day, you can't even go outside and get some relief. Jimmy says Steph gonna need some ball gags for the family soon. She knew just where to go for those. Jodie, just chill with us. Oh, voice again. Hope everyone has an amazing night. I'm out. Bye, Paranormal Rooster. Maybe Stevie. It's Memphis, not Texas, says Blueberry. I'll just follow what Wisdom says. Wisdom got it wrong. Couldn't remember it all.
I swear he said Texas, but Memphis is good too.
Still be warm down there though, wouldn't it?
They both ended in S.
That narrowed it down. Hey Carla, tried to get onto your live but it wouldn't let me. Said you'd gone private. Hope you live went well, my lovely. Oh, Simon Eyes. Hello. Good to see you. I'm supposed to be sleeping as I'm up for work at 4:15, but guess what? I can't sleep. Yeah, we'll help put you to sleep, don't worry. 4:15, good grief. When you've got to be up that early, it's when I used to do the markets, and my alarm used to go off really early, and the later you went to sleep, the more I think you stayed awake, because you used to be thinking, oh, I've only got 3 hours sleep, I've only got 2 hours sleep. Yes, what a shock. Steph has ball gags, just let me know. Have ball gags, will travel. Always prepared, our Steph. Always prepared. Steph, you are a priceless gem. That's one way to describe her. Yeah, you always got to guess which whether it's P or C for paranormal. It's Claire this time. Paul's asleep at the moment. Look at Paul. Oh, it was 100 in here in Nashville today. No telling what could have been in Memphis. Ooh, temperature's definitely going down here.
Supposed to jump up to 91 tomorrow here, but it only got up to 76 here today.
I think we've got it warmer tomorrow. Well, tomorrow. But it's okay today for me, tomorrow for you guys, because I'm out for the day. So I'm not sure what state I'll be in when I go out for the day, but I'm out for the day. APNC, the live went private because I lost reception. It was bad, so I went inside and recorded a quick video. Yeah, been having that problem myself. Carla's going to go live again Friday. Different location. Oh, if you're going live on location, yeah, reception can be a pain. Caroline says, Joe, do you see AHH are looking for vendors to sell merch? Don't know what that means, but that's for Jodie. And Jodie gives a belated hello to Wisdom. I'm like a Girl Scout, only better, but I'm not touching that. Yeah, I must admit, it does seem to be getting darker a lot quicker. And it's staying. I mean, normally when I've been doing through the night lives, by 3 o'clock I can see daylight, and about 5 o'clock now.
There's
Well,
Philip.
just try not to interrupt Sarah. Exchange.
Hi, Sheila. Sheila.
Oh, it's Sheila in. I'm behind Sheila. Say hello to you in a
Not,
minute.
you're not that far behind.
Am I not?
No.
First day shift at 8 this morning. All seem to struggle getting to sleep for the first one. Yeah, it's getting into the routine, isn't it? There we go. There's Sheila. Hello, my darling. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, I was wondering what's it meant. I thought you were going to let Steph do that, Philip.
Yeah, I thought that was her job now. She's supposed to know without asking.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
He's always working.
He's working his ticket, yeah.
He's just taking those unsanctioned breaks.
Oh, Adelaide Hunt Horizon. Okay.
Hey, John.
Have they not done merch yet? Because they've got a good amount of subscribers. I thought they'd have done it already. Awesome if they're on the merch route. John, stop. Hello. I'm ready for fall and winter. I'm ready for fall, not winter. Oh, he shows up now. Yeah. Yeah. Bit late. But he got the numbers in. So sad I missed Crow's Live last night. No notification. But do you know something? YouTube is generally bad for notifications, but for some reason Crow's Lives are horrendous for it.
Yeah.
You'll probably get it tomorrow and think Crow's Live.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I was on that live. I can't remember what happened. So long ago.
We were just talking absolutely nothing
Oh, yeah,
about aliens and cryptids and.
Were we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Justin was on there.
Justin was on, that was it.
Yeah.
Favorite holiday? Oh. Actually, do you know what? We've, in some ways, it counts as a holiday, but we've just had what we call our August bank holiday here in the UK. When we say bank holiday, we mean that Monday is like a holiday. So you get a long weekend. And the reason I like the August bank holiday, again, because you heard me bitch and moan about living in the tourist area, is it's towards the end of the kids' school holidays, so you know the town's gonna quieten down, and also the weather's turning, so we are getting it cooler. But if you mean official holiday, I don't know. Actually. Probably Christmas, just because I associate it with a proper break. I don't tend to do much at Christmas. What about you, Wiz?
Either Christmas or Thanksgiving. I love the food.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I would say Halloween, but I don't celebrate it these days. It's a long time since I've celebrated it. I used to adore Halloween.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it, but it just seems like so much bloody effort
for one night.
Yeah. I mean, we used to have Halloween parties and all sorts, but it kind of relies on you all chipping in for that.
Yeah, it's for more of a younger generation now.
Yeah. Hang on. I don't get any of Crow's notifications. No, Crow. I don't. Crow's is a particularly bad one for notifications.
And he doesn't usually put his out like ahead of time or something. Just like
No, it's
goes live and no notification because he just went.
yeah. I mean, really, you should for what Wisdom's just said. You should automatically get all of Crow's. I mean, not everybody. I think. To be honest, if I miss one of Crow's notifications, it's gone live in the middle of the night, and I've slept through it.
Yeah.
But no, he doesn't put out pre-notifications. So I've learned with if you put out notifications in advance, like I put a thing out this morning. But I always put one in the community just before I go live because the community notifications are much more reliable than the video ones.
Yeah, that's true. I should start doing that too.
Yeah. It's worth doing it that way. I can't remember who told me that.
It's probably me.
You or Philip, one of you said put it in the community. So now just before I go live, I put it in the community, and they tend to pop up. They don't last very long because obviously they go down the feed, but
Yeah, and if you've got the notification for at least 30 minutes in advance, it has to be 30 minutes though. They'll get a 30-minute notification and then they'll get a notification when it goes live. But if you just go live, the chances they'll get the notification are pretty 50-50, I think.
I mean, usually when Crow goes live, if I'm awake, I put a notification up on my YouTube and on Facebook just to try and get the dings going.
Yeah.
He's been fairly consistent recently. Don't take that as gospel, by the way, because he'll probably change it up now I've said that, but he's been fairly consistent recently, going between sort of, sort of workout time differences, about 11 and 1 in the morning. He's done a lot of lives this week. I'm sure he's done at least 3 or 4 lives. Stay tuned. I figured you were working. That's okay. Tell Steph your secrets. I won't be hurt. Oh, okay. You've upset Boo, Philip. You've upset Boo. You upset me. And he's not even here. I conjured Philip with Transformer talk. Yes, you did.
Yep. Somebody's talking about Bumblebee. My Transformer senses are tingling.
I tell you, I tend to get the live ones, Mike. I tell you which ones I don't always get is the premiere. If he does a premiere, those lives, those notifications on a lot of people's.
He probably uploads it and then automatically sets it to premiere afterwards.
Yes, he does.
That'll probably cause it to not give notifications too.
It
I'll have
is
to
already
mention that to him.
uploaded. Yeah, I know that because occasionally he's got me to look at it before it goes live. So it's I would recommend that for a premiere anyway.
Yeah.
I would have to do it that way because I wouldn't trust my internet to upload it on time. I'd have to know it was there ready.
Yeah.
Check notifications again. I know mine changed somehow all the time. Click off your notifications and then click them back on. That sometimes helps. Yeah.
I get most of mine through my tablet, so I don't really see them on the computer. I just flip them off to the side when they pop up, noticing who it is or what it is, and then.
Actually, that's a good point because usually if I get them on my phone. Sometimes I don't notice them on this. You might get a little bell, but you don't always hear the.
Yeah,
ding.
I don't think I get a ding at all with YouTube, but I get the little notification thing up in the corner that shows that I've got notifications.
Yeah. There's no sound to go with it.
And it doesn't refresh until you refresh the page. So if you got notifications building up, you don't know until after you're done doing whatever you're watching.
So yeah, reset your notifications. Maybe I need to unsubscribe and resubscribe. I don't know, Avery Stevie. I don't know what happens if you do that. If you remember, stay a member. If you probably would actually, would you?
I don't know. That's interesting because if you unsubscribe, you'd think that would take away your membership, but if it's paid for, that's kind of a weird thing to think of.
Yeah. Mind you, at the moment, new subscriptions, I'm finding YouTube's doing the unsubscribe thing again. Because Crow's Live this morning, I wanted to put up a link for Marilyn Monday, that I've only recently subscribed to. And when I went to get the link, I wasn't subscribed, and I definitely subscribed to her. So new subscriptions tend to be unsubscribing again. Yeah, Sheila, sweetie, the chance of Crow giving a heads up to pre-notify.
It's like 50-50 or maybe 30-80.
Yeah. He just decides to go live. Oh, live. I figured you were up, wasn't it, like 6:30 a.m. when you went live? Yeah, I'd already been up for about an hour or so. I usually wake up around between 3 and 4. Yeah, he does. He will literally think, "Oh, I'm going to go live," literally, and then he'll go live. When he did the 4-hour fart stream, for those of you who are around for that, me and Tanya were literally on the phone with him, and all of a sudden talking to him, and he was talking about thinking of doing one, and all of a sudden we actually got things on our phones to say he'd gone live. He just set it up and away he went. That's because the microwave meal is done in 5 minutes.
Gives him enough time to go to the microwave.
Actually, he tends to cook. You can hear him when you're talking to him. You can hear the pots and pans rattling. There's my merch. I'm going to have to put some new merch up next week. Mike, you're pre-belling. Oh, God, pre-bell. Mike, you'll be in trouble. She doesn't like that. Who was the video you just put out? Oh, I haven't watched that yet. Put that. I can't say it. What is it?
The Exorcist.
Exorcist. That's it. That was from the line. I get dong, not a ding.
Dong.
Sarah gets dings all live stream. Oh, I haven't had one yet. Yeah, I can't type any now. I have noticed actually with this laptop, the keys are so flat. I'm always having to correct spelling because you hit 2 keys at once.
Yeah, I like the raised keyboards personally too.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm thinking when I've got to start putting stuff together where I'm writing articles or typing them up properly, I'm going to have to attach a keyboard to this, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to spend half my time correcting spelling errors.
Yeah, get a wireless keyboard and mouse combination or something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, I think. Cause,
makes life easier.
It's just no good. All the channels I watch who do live streams always drop a 30-minute notification. I have had the odd channel lose the old bell, which wasn't down to me. YouTube does it all the time. Crow will sometimes put a notification. I think this week he's been putting like 10 minutes or half an hour notifications when he's decided.
Yeah.
But most of the time he just...
Yeah, he's more indecisive than he is decisive.
Yeah. The 4-hour fart stream, that was actually very, very clever.
I thought it was
called
6.
Message to the Fakers. It was called.
Yeah. Yep.
And people poured in. And we were watching. We were still talking while it was starting because that's all it was. If anybody doesn't know about the part stream, that was all it was.
Mm-hmm.
Crow never showed. There was no talking. It was literally 4 hours. And it was Message to the Fakers. It was so good.
And everybody just showed up and chatted amongst themselves.
Yeah, and people stayed in chat for the 4
The
hours.
entire thing, yeah.
There's Wisdom's link. If you're not subs to Wisdom, please go show him some love.
Thank you.
Have we put PNC Paranormals up yet? Really, I really enjoy it. I tend to lurk in the lives because it's usually when I'm making dinner or something, but they are doing lives as well, or doing premieres for investigations.
Nice.
And I'm really enjoying the way they're doing the investigations. Although, was it the last one where it seemed to be very heavy spider?
Mm-hmm.
That the one with the bat as well. Bats are really annoying. They're really
Bats
annoying.
and spiders.
Yeah. Because bats dive bomb you if they're flying around.
That's why you need a baseball hat with one of those buttons on top of it. Bat comes at you, you swing that hat at the bat, you hit the bat's going to turn around and fly off.
Yeah, it's I think they were in a. Actually, it looked like a really decrepit building, and they were stuck with that. With a bat sort of, and it was quite low ceilings, if I remember rightly. We got caught Crow on liveness. Most of them do Crow's lives when I caught him on one though. Yeah. Usually for UK, it's probably still live when you're getting up.
Mm-hmm.
Big shoulders you have, Maiko, says John Yoda. Oh. Chromie. We're going to have to change the words to Chromie make the master party. Yeah, I did do a song on it, which will have to go onto my other channel soon. Which, speaking of which, a fantastic folio. I'm going to be moving the music there to keep everybody happy. Simon Ice, filling in for Wayne with the dad jokes. Just realised Wayne's not here. He's cheating on me with Seg. Brilliant the pot it was. It was. It sounds just sort of just comedy, but it was actually really. You just said it on the phone, just best way to give a message to the bakers is I've got a fart sound bite. Just put that on repeat. Next thing we knew, he'd done it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it was one of those, like, yeah, you should do it sometime, Crow. Ding. Well, hang on, what? It was Crow, you've gone live, and yeah, that was. We were pissing ourselves laughing because at first people were coming in thinking Crow was going to turn up, and then eventually when they realised he wasn't, which didn't take long for some of them.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, we'll just sit here and chat and listen to 4 hours of fart noises.
And then I realized, hey, I can mute the sound.
Yeah, they just chat. Just use it as a chat. Hey, Raven, sweethearts, how are we doing? When was this part show? It was a few months ago, earlier in the year. It'll still be on there. Chat's worth reading. The chat was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. It really was funny to watch the chat. They were on fire. That's my Patreon. I've just uploaded a little secret preview on there. Hey Michael, how are we doing, sweetie? Sorry for being late. Working on what? Good. good. It's good to work on content. You will find you will be more and more of a lurky turkey when you're working on your content than you were before. Thank you for saying it was those damn bats and moss. Yeah, wisdom to do so. Yes, that was it. Claire, the air went blue with Claire with those spiders. It was. I can't correct me if I'm wrong, Claire, but I'm sure they said the building was due for demolition, but it wasn't really. It was almost crumbling around them. But yeah, this bath, I think this was the one, but that dive bombing. Air Force, hello.
Air Force.
Boo, but thank you, Boo. Yeah, if you're not subscribed to PNC, there it is. Boo's put the link up there. Please show them some love, because they're really working hard on the content. They're doing really well on the investigations. I'm liking the way that they're doing them. It's a genuine recommendation there. So always nice to support genuine channels. I like the locations they're going to as well. One of them was an old, no longer used pub. So that's my PayPal. Check it. I haven't even got to the bottom. I'm 40 minutes in, guys. I haven't got to the bottom of the chat. Get a gerb.
You've been there once or twice.
Have I?
Yep.
Huh?
Or at least really close, if not.
I'm not allowed a ding until I'm right at the bottom of the chat. You know what, Head? Well, you know what?
Yeah,
Boo's like.
Blueberry, give us hell about that.
Yeah, content and working don't mix sometimes. Well, thanks for that build-up for Philip. If you like Transformers, and stay tuned, go to listen to Philip's music here. Yeah, he's got Double the Trouble on there now because he's got a Bumblebee song. No, Philip, don't tell us about it. You're good. You're welcome, Clay. You deserve it. Oh, look. Steph's found the bee emoji. He's all over the chat. I deleted that link. Did you? Delete the link, it still shows you can show it on the screen. Oh. Yeah, it probably doesn't come off StreamYard. Oh, look at me. Bottom of the chat. 40 minutes in.
Ding.
Ding. Oh, wow. Oh, just spilt coffee. Hang on. What a waste. Who says I have to be sweet to Philip because he helped me with Suno so I can grow up and be just like him and Wiz. What? Oh, so many answers to that. Yeah, I have to confess. Oh, Philip and Wiz helped me with Suno as well. Oh, this is better. There you go. Dong. Bells everywhere. Bells and hot dogs. Bells, bells, the bells. Raven, you mean my long hair man toy? Was that from Crow's Live? Oh, did you get your Michael before? Yeah. Yeah. Caught Steph's eye this morning in Crow's Live. I don't know who he was actually. It was with He was on location, if you didn't see it, with Joe and Dawson.
Yeah. Hey, Jaya.
Hey, Jaya, sweetie. Good to see you. Michael said, did you fix your pudding party avatar? Michael, the muscles, the mullet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor man. He was a good-looking guy.
Did you get his phone number, Steph?
She's probably already got him in the naughty corner, knowing stuff. He was smack dab in the middle of the screen, so I licked it, and now he's mine. Way to do it. With all steps. There we go. Got my dots. Oh, keep it up. Ding. I can't use my pro in the chat. Lost my coffee. It's there. Oh, it's empty.
Oh,
no. Yes, Jaya, it's Claire. PNC is Claire tonight. Just been promoting her wonderful channel. Oh, I think in some ways, Boo, Steph's already got his number. Gonna get some coffee. You're allowed to leave to get coffee, Michael. That is an essential beverage. Pour yourself some more. It's Claire. Yes, it's Claire. So, make sure you piss Sarah one. No, I've got one. It's okay. So, myself and Wisdom will be two of the people on Jeff's 12-hour charity stream on
Saturday.
He has put the list up now. If you're US East Coast, Wisdom's on at 2:00 in the afternoon. I'm on at 3:00 in the afternoon. So if somebody can put a link up to Jeff's channel, all the information will be on there in terms of who's on when. There's 12 different creators, got an hour each. And it's a good list. It's not just me and Wiz. It's Stevie's on. I know Crow's on. I think Beardo's doing one.
Yep. I believe Beardo's on before me.
Yes, I don't do it. I don't go onto other web pages on here at the minute because it keeps me mic good. But go over to Jeff's channel, have a look. He's probably put it in his community tab. But there's a lot of key creators on there this weekend, and it is for charity. So good on Jeff for doing it. I'm going to have to miss a lot about how I prefer today. She's going to see me this weekend. Oh, it's all right, Boo. There we go. There's Jeff's link. Boo Paranormal Productions. It's 12 noon until 12 midnight on. That's East Coast time on Saturday. I am still thinking of doing my own 12-hour live at the end of September. I didn't want to tread on Jeff. So I'm looking for a charity. I'm doing it to get ready for remonetization. So get me hours up. Yeah, Jimmy's doing an hour. I'll tell you what. Do you know what? I'll chance it. I'll put up her because I've missed that other time. I think Crow did it. So Um, let's have a look. You do it on his main page, and I'll read you the list out.
I can do that right now. I'm right there.
Oh yeah.
I'm actually on the live stream that hasn't started yet.
All right.
At 12 noon, it starts with Boo Productions by himself, then Stevie from Truth of Demons, then me, Fantastic. I guess Beardo comes on right after you, Josh from Paranormal Seekers, Jimmy from Ghost Quest, Kenny Biddle, Dawson Toller, Cassie from Weeping Willow Paranormal, the Side Eye Guy, and then Crow Judas. And it says Joe will be floating around.
On the list I'm looking at from Crow, it says floating Joe Vitale.
Yeah.
So, as opposed to falling Joe Vitale, if you're a member of either Joe's or Dawson's, you will see Joe take a little bit of a tumble on the investigation that he's been doing.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, and I won't do any spoilers. Neither of us will do any spoilers as to how he takes the tumble, but it is very, very funny, especially if you can. If you've got a membership with Dawson, you actually get the better angle of Joe just hitting the floor. Someone asked Beardo if he could get banned for agreeing with me. He was like, I'm not going to ban you for that. I actually really like Michael. I got Philip banned. Just said, can you ban Stay Tuned? So he did. It was awesome. I think Philip's clipped it. Hey, Cynthia, how we doing? Does anyone else pets fight like a 2-year-old? I think all pets fight like that, don't they?
No. Actually, Betty White, she's like a ninja. If Radar gets in her spot and she wants her spot back, she'll raise up and Radar will back down. He's a bigger boy. She's a little white ninja cat.
Oh, I've got a thing about getting a dog, but the more people talk about cats, I'm tempted. Steph says, by the look at Michael's photo when he came into chat, he does not look. Yeah, I did notice, like, he's got king hair. I want to see how soft it is. Beard. I will bet. But yeah, it wasn't a mullet in his photo. Just looked like a mullet in the boat when he's wearing the baseball cap. Pooh. Floating Joe fucking Vitale like a balloon in a parade. Yeah.
He's out at a lake now, so floating might be ironic.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know if they're still there. They might be. Yeah, floating Joe Vitale, literally. People falling just tickles me in another way. I couldn't stop laughing at that. It was. Like I say, if you've got a membership to Dawson,
if not, rewatch Crow's Live.
Oh, actually, I never thought of saying that. Yeah, near the beginning of Crow's Live, he shows it. You don't have to have a membership.
Crow took one for the team.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually paid for a membership to Dawson to see it. Yeah. Oh, it's a Spook Fest. Hello. Wiz has the best names for kids. It is, and they're amazing names. Becky White and Radar. There's the Spook Fest link. I have to put the kid in bed, but I'll be back. All right, sweetie. Mike says, with our dogs, it's like Reservoir Dogs. I'll bet. I miss my Lucy. She was the sweetest cat. She was a tabby with white paws, beautiful short. Yeah, that's the only trouble with Pets, they are a big miss. Big miss.
It sounds
Do
like my
want a
Tilly.
dog, though. I want a cockapoo. There's Mike's link for his crystals.
I don't know. I've never cared for cockapoos just because the name sounds really dirty.
I know, but they're gorgeous and they're such good dogs for. I was looking at spaniels, because I like spaniels, but each type of spaniel there's kind of a problem with them because I've got sort of a small house and how much exercise they need, etc., etc. And that's when I came across cockapoos, and they're just perfect just to have a dog that's basically a companion that can go everywhere with you.
Yeah.
And no, yeah, I mean the names aren't great, but they are beautiful dogs.
Something with short hair is easier to clean up.
Yeah, and I don't have the space for a large dog because there are, but when I say a large dog, I mean a regular sized large dog. I mean I like the sort of Labradors and I like border collies and things, but I need something that's a bit smaller. But I really don't like small dogs. I really couldn't handle a small dog. And cockatoos are kind of medium size, just the right height.
Yeah, I had a little sled dog. It was an American Samoyed. Yeah, miniature American Eskimo they call it. But she was the sweetest thing. She wasn't very big. Not more than knee high, standing up
Yeah.
straight. But she shed like the wind. She had long hair from being a sled dog.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's like if you've got dogs with long hair,
Mm-hmm.
um, 1-year-old Shepherd Daniel is fighting right now. He's leaning on my leg, and I'm pretty sure he's falling asleep at these price. My bestie has a Labrador who is nuts. When the very first time a while ago, I went round to the house. I said, well, you've got to be careful because of Lexi, because she's a bit temperamental. And the minute I walked in, sat on the sofa, she just jumped onto my lap and stayed there. And she does that every time now. And if she can see I'm getting up ready to leave, she actually sits on my feet, so I can't stand up. I like to know where you are. Yeah, Jaya, that was the problem because Cocker Spaniels tend to have quite likely to have problems with them. Now, Springer Spaniels, which are lovely, but they are genetically over the years, naturally genetically, sort of always been used as hunting dogs. Well, around here, there's no point in having a Springer Spaniel. They need loads and loads of walks and energy. And where I'd be walking, there'd be all sorts that they'd be off to get. But yeah, then that's when I found the cockapoos, which are poodle spaniel crossover. I would never have a poodle, but yeah. I mean, I would love a golden retriever, but they're just too big and energetic for where I live, and take up the house. Yeah.
Yeah, worst thing to have in a small house is a dog that's large and has the zoomies.
Yeah.
Nadu can tell you about that. Shoot, even
I mean,
small ones though, you got to watch out for. Just ask Crow about cats.
yeah, but Crow's got 9 of them.
Mm-hmm. I bet you they all try to rub up underneath his feet as he walks.
He was shouting at them all this morning. Not having them in here again when I'm live streaming. Like you said that last time. My favourite's Chloe, actually, because that's the name I hear the most. Chloe, what are you doing? Chloe. Yeah, I saw your earlier message, Kiwi. Yeah. White chocolate rules forever, I'm sure it does. Say hi to the chat and Sarah, give my battle cry. Yeah, you keep your white chocolate to yourself, sweetie. Don't want any of that around here.
It's not chocolate.
No. White yuck.
Doesn't even have cocoa in it.
No, see, not chocolate. I don't want to promise this too soon, but if I can be on camera for Jeff's live stream, by the way, I don't know how Jeff's doing it, so it depends if he's going to be there or not. But if not, I'm actually thinking of doing my taste tests on the charity stream. I've got the hot dogs and I've got the Vegemite, and no, I'm not tasting them at the same time. So I will be doing my taste test. If I don't do it on Jeff's live stream, I'll do it next week on mine. I love wedgies and Maine Coons. I don't tend to know the breeds.
A Maine Coon would be awesome. I would love to have a Maine Coon. I want it as a kitten, though, like newborn kitten.
Oh.
If I was to adopt a Maine Coon.
Kiwi is doing a white chocolate drive-by. I know. Steph think Kiwi wants white chocolate transport. Do you know what? You know what, Philip? First one of the night, and it's going to be a double. Causing chaos. He's not even here. We've got a Jack Russell called Lola, 15 years old now. She's in litter. It would change one bit, be lost without you. Yeah, Jack Russells. Again, I wouldn't have a sort of dog that small myself, but they have so much personality, Jack Russells.
Yeah, they're very protective, territorial, and they're very smart too.
Yeah. Oh, they're lovely dogs. But you're right, they are very territorial, so they can get very
ankle bitey towards people they don't know.
Yeah, that's what I don't like about Jack Russell. Pitbull, mountain Kermits, good grief. Yeah, golden retrievers, they do shed light or anything.
Mm-hmm. Soon as summer hits, all summer long, big puffs of dog everywhere.
I'm pleased you said that, Simon, because I mean, I work from home and I work for myself, so I can have a dog without working shifts and living alone wouldn't be fair. I hate it when people do that. They've moved out now, but our neighbours, the last neighbours we had before the current one, had 2 dogs, and one was a bloody spaniel, a young spaniel, and they were left in the house for just 8 hours a day, and I swear that they never took them anywhere other than up the street. They never walked them. And you think, why would you have 1 dog, let alone 2, if you've got no time for them? That's why I like the cockapoos, because they're the sort that, you know, even if I'm out, you can take them with you and they'll just follow you around. And the only trouble is I am planning an American trip, probably not next year, the year after. So I'm holding off until I come back, because I'll be probably over for about a month, and I'm not putting the dog in kennels for a month. That's not fair.
You come over here and take one of these raccoons home.
No, thank you. We don't have raccoons here, actually.
Have to smuggle it in.
Oh yeah, let's get me into a load of trouble. I have to watch that part of the live then. Is that the Falling Down to Joe? The not so floaty Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've forgotten to crow code it.
It's close to the beginning of the
it is
live stream.
So it's one of the first things he showed. Oh, Steph. No, that wasn't a question.
Steph is missing 3 letters in her alphabet. TMI.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Seg sent everybody over here. We're about to be bombarded.
Oh, good. He felt guilty, did he?
About time.
He's only done an hour and a half.
Yeah, he just wanted to say thanks for getting me to 30K, and I'll try to catch up and chat.
I
I
hadn't
probably
noticed it
won't,
at
but
30k actually.
yeah, I
Which
stopped
is
in there
good.
right before this just to say hey.
It's good. It does deserve 30k.
Yeah,
The amount of content he's putting out at the minute. I know he's gone full time, but even so, because his videos don't take a long time to put together. So I'll take back everything I said about him, but I feel under pressure now because I was just relaxed that I'll
Be-
just go good chat.
Beardo's had a head start on him, but Seg's catching up to him.
Yeah, yeah. And Seg hasn't been doing it for as long because Seg only started last year.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So he's getting up there pretty fast.
He's getting up there, and Mythos is the same actually because he didn't start till after Seg, and he's it's nice to see these channels, starting to sort of get the really good numbers, and they deserve it. Philip got what he wanted. He can go back to lurking again. What did he get? Tell me how many bloody views Bumblebee had.
I think he said 800.
If it's growing that fast, I'm going to be getting this for weeks. Do you want to know what Bumblebee got? I found my dog Luca when she was a puppy. Someone had abused and dropped her off. She's put them. That kudos if you're doing a rescue. I can't do a rescue with a dog because I don't have enough experience. So I'll have to get. I want to get mine as a puppy. But I do know people who have taken rescue dogs, and when people do it properly, it's amazing. The two staffies, adorable, a little bit dopey. Yeah, staffies are very loving dogs. Sorry for the I thought you crowed the chat. No, actually, I haven't crowed the chat tonight. Yeah.
When I hear Staffies, I think of Staffordshire Paranormal. Isn't that how it's pronounced? Staffordshire?
So.
Hey, Jeff. How you doing, man?
Oh, it's trouble in the chat. Our Aussie doodle had a severe neglected for 9 months before we rescued her. She doubled her weight in size and sick. Excellent. Wife and I got both our dogs at the shelter. Maisie, a Minpin mix, and Jack, a Pitbull mix. Lola is feisty. She got worse in age 2. She could be a nutter. They do get the zoomies, don't they? As Wisdom said, they do get the zoomies, Jack Russells.
Mm-hmm. Especially when they're excited about something, and they're pretty excitable, so.
Seg raid incoming. Oh. So. Oh, no, sorry, I meant you, Sarah, eating a hot dog and Vegemite. Yeah, I've had them for a while. I was just waiting to go on camera, and I just thought that Jeff's Live would be a good place to try it. So, hot dog with mayonnaise, and then test a little Vegemite. Thank you, Stu. You are much appreciated. I need to talk to you, actually. Peck some heads. Yummy donut in the house. Yummy donut. I'm sorry there's no music in the background, guys. I'm playing it safe with my microphone at the minute. Oh, I've done that before on multiple occasions, Raven. I've 2 screens. The only thing you got to be careful of if you're watching 2 lives at once and you're actually in the chat is I have put the wrong thing in the wrong chat before. Everybody's like, huh? What are you talking about? Hello, cat. does get very confusing when you do that. Beardo's on 44k, yeah. Beardo's on 44k. Seg's on 30. I don't think Mythos can be far off 30. Certainly in the over the 25 now, I think. Philip, what are you talking about? You have a Datsun, you can wash your wiener with wisdom. Oh, okay. Seg's original sacrifice and it paid off. Yeah. I'm not even going to ask what he sacrificed.
His sanity to do an investigation with Adelaide Haunted.
Yeah, what did he do with Estes method? The ritual Estes method.
The Estes method. I can't even say it right now. The Estes method that drove Seg crazy.
Yeah. It's never been the same since.
No. He even needed a week off YouTube after that.
I know. It exhausted him. Maine Coons are stunning. A friend and his wife have a Maine Coon called Cog. Wouldn't let Steve have a dog and she loves cats. So being with, they called it Cog. Wayne. Oh. Look who's Dane does with his presence. Hello, good sir.
What's up, Wayne?
Was about to be planked. No.
Nah.
Steph's thinking about the hot tub. We've rescued 3 dogs so far. I think it's amazing when people rescue dogs.
Or cats or any animals.
Steph, the live stream says you. Who is the best dog I've ever had? Jeff, I haven't said hello to you officially, so hello, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. Again, I said hi.
All my pets have been rescued. Yeah, it's an abundance to rescue here, and I sound like a awful saying I'm not going to rescue you. Go for a rescue, but the reason is I don't have enough experience. I've seen people who don't know what they're doing, or don't know enough about rescuing dogs, and it's, I don't think it's fair. You need to, with a rescue dog, you need to know what you're doing and be able to handle any issues that come up. Wonder if I should mod from the hot tub. Yeah, we've seen Steph mod from a hot tub.
Yep.
I
remember before I was in kindergarten, my parents had rescued a ferret from a shelter, and I guess the person who owned it was abusive to it, and I had no idea about that. I was about to start kindergarten. Well, one day I took it out of the cage, put it on a leash, and I was walking around with it, trying to let it get out of its cage and feel more comfortable with me. And it ran up my shirt, up my pants, up my shirt, and latched onto my nose with its jaw, and its jaw locked on my nose. I had to go to school the day after that, or at least the weekend after that, and I looked like I had freckles all over my nose from where the teeth marks were freaking scarred up on my nose.
It's funny, a bit bigger than a ferret, but I was mentioning about people who have rescue dogs for the wrong reason. I know somebody who, they've always had Staffordshire Terriers. They've always had Staffies. And it's always gone really well. But when the last Staffy died, or a couple of Staffies ago died, they decided to get a rescue one. But instead of obviously having it from a puppy, they had it as a rescue. So it'd already been abused, etc. And she was attacked. It basically did the similar thing. Actually, sort of ran up to her neck, latched on, couldn't get it off. She had to have stitches. The dog had to be put down. And it's like, just because you know about having dogs from puppies doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to handle a dog that's already had problems. So I really admire people who can take rescues in. Jeff, we were talking about your upcoming event on Saturday. We gave the list out. We were making fun of Joe being what was it, floating for the day, the floating Joe. Tried having a cross between a German Shepherd and a Husky doing zoomies and using it back as a trampoline. Ouch. German Shepherd and Husky, I bet that's gorgeous. Bet that's good. Who have I missed? Just Jane, hello. Our current rescue Gus runs away from most people. He's my shadow. Yeah. My other bestie took in a rescue, and I actually won't go around to the house because the dog is extremely affectionate with everybody in the house. But anybody who enters the house, it will literally, and it's huge. I can't remember what it is. It's a cross between a German Wolfhound and something else. It's a huge dog, and it just goes for you. I actually won't go to the house anymore because it will literally just eat you alive. But yeah, with people that know, people who actually live in the house, no problem. So look, just Jane. The Spookfest is back. In honor of Crow, I should have made all the guests do the Crow hot dog challenge. No, Jeff, don't cheapen it for me. It's been nagging for months. I finally caved. My time. I'm more worried about the Vegemite, to be honest. I don't want to offend everybody by going, don't like that Marmite. It's probably going to happen.
I got hot dogs. I think I got mayo. I'd have to look.
Yeah. I bought the hot dogs. I've always got mayo.
I'll put a couple mayo and just dip the hot dog in it and take a bite.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see me hating it. For me, I just don't think it'll be a strong enough taste on it.
It was okay when I did it on the 4th of July. It was okay, but I added mustard and relish to it too because
you drown the mayo out then, don't you? I don't see the point in having mayo on it.
But it was more of a texture thing and making the bread more moist instead of the dryness that bread usually comes with.
Yeah. I mean, I put mayo on a lot of sandwiches, but
I'd prefer all my bread be toasted at least. But beggars can't be choosers when you're making stuff and you're trying to do it fast.
Joe says you should do the beans on toast challenge.
Hey, what the heck?
My name is Ned.
Ned just released something.
And that over there is Mr. Murder Minutes. Today we are talking about negative self-talk. What is it?
Thank you.
Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn that off. How rude.
Sorry, Ned. I'll watch after the live stream, I promise.
I'll watch after the live stream as well, Ned. Do the beans on toast challenge, Jeff.
Beans on toast.
I never trust beans on toast challenges. We've seen people do them. I think Crow showed it on his live. You got to do it right. To appreciate beans on toast, you got to do it right. It's not enough just to plonk beans on toast. You got to do it right. You need advice on how to do it.
Does it matter the bread?
Yeah, it does actually.
Because I like a nice rye bread, nice toasted, lightly toasted rye.
Yeah, that would work. The way I do it is I use white bread, but I use sliced white bread, butter, hot beans, and then cheese on top of the beans. Grated cheese on top.
See, I was gonna say, can we replace the beans with pork and beans, or does it have to be just like regular beans?
I know it can be pork and beans. I sometimes really like pork and beans. The only problem here, I don't know if you have it there is it's so more expensive to buy a tin of pork and beans than just baked beans. Baked beans
Yeah.
aren't cheap.
I haven't noticed particularly because I don't really get pork and beans no more. It's been like forever since I've had it.
I really like pork and beans. We just call them beans and what do we call them here, guys?
Beanie weenies.
Sausage. Yeah, so there's the link for Jeff's 12-hour live stream for charity on Saturday. Be there or be square. If you need anything, give me a shout as long as it's not technical. All I ever need at the minute is technical. Yeah, it's all right, Jeff. I'll let you off with the blanket hello tonight. You're not the only one who's tired. I only woke up 20 minutes before the live stream.
Coffee. Oh crap! Now I'm out.
Beardo will have his plaque from YouTube soon. It's 100, isn't it, for the first one? Yeah, I mean he's
Or is it 50? I don't know.
no, I think it's 100, but he is growing steadily. So certainly by next year, I think he'll have the 100. Hopefully, it'd be nice to see one of the debunkers get to the 100. But Seg or Mythos might beat him to it. You never know. Lovely Sarah, know what you mean. We're on 3 different lives and get confused by the end of it. Yeah. Oh, I literally have put the wrong message in the wrong chat. Ah, that's what he did. That's what he sacrificed to get to 30,000k. Yeah. I often say that. People ask me about Crow. Actually, what's underneath the mask, and I say nothing. There's no face underneath it.
Did he take his mask off in that live? I didn't watch it.
I think he was talking about it, but because I watched a little bit before I came on.
Somebody was like, "You said you were going to take your mask off at 30," and I said something like, don't turn this into a horror live stream. Let the man keep his mask on his face."
Did he say he was going to do it at 30? I thought he said he'd do it at like a lot more.
He said 100.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he stuck to that or not.
Julia should, if someone makes a donation to the charity, what did Julie say? Can't see it. Oh, beans. Yes, you should actually, but get advice on how to do the beans on toast. Well, basically what I've just said actually.
See, I think if he does a reveal eventually, it could turn around and slow his channel down quite a bit.
I don't think there's anything wrong with the mask. I mean, occasionally he gets a hard time for it. Although I think that's stopped recently. It was only 1 or 2.
I think if people have watched him this far with his mask on, and they see him take his mask off, they're going to lose the magic of the mask and the character that he brings with it.
It's his branding. And honestly, if he doesn't want to do it, I don't see why he should. I don't see why anybody should be insisting on it or saying, "Oh, what why?"
Mm-hmm.
I mean, both Seg and Crow are perfectly expressive through the mask. You don't need to see them to engage. I love Mythos. He's a good lad. I love his sarcastic sense of humor. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
I like the way Mythos's channel is developing. Actually, I like the different type of things he's doing.
Hi, Candy. Welcome in. Candy's here finally.
No legit stress about missing people. It's fine, Jeff. I try to say hello to people, but usually I end up saying hello to anybody I miss.
Yes.
Most of my pets, except chickens, have been rescues. Awesome. Tales Told in the Dark. Hello, lovely. Awesome channel. There we go. Mike's on it. Please subscribe to Tales Told in the Dark if you haven't already. Shadow Mice, have I missed? No, you haven't. You've missed us just wittering on about pets and rescue pets and Seg and Crow and Joe Vitale falling over on the investigation this week and how funny that was. And as Wisdom pointed out, if you missed Crow's live this morning, it's near the beginning of that. You can see the footage.
Yep.
Well worth a look.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was funny.
my mother
Even
nearly
in slow motion.
yeah. Actually, that's a clip that could be used quite well. My mother nearly took the cockatiel with the sunken cylinder hoover. Oh,
if
dear.
there's chat playback too, you'll love what you see in the chat at the time. It was funny.
Yeah.
Everybody was talking. Payback.
Because I am leaving out a key detail if you haven't seen it, as to what was happening when he fell. And there's Shadow Mice's link in the chat. Thank you, Boo. Smash that like button and comment and subscribe if you haven't already, you lovely lots. Show the love and support to wonderful, fantastic Sarah. Oh, I'm going to hire you as my PR. Right, Jodie says, got to get back to family stuff. But thanks for the lovely break and take care, everyone. Take care, Jodie. Thank you for joining us. We all float down here. Joe Vitale is it. Oh. Do you like a balloon?
A
Joe wouldn't
balloon.
commit to the time, but he definitely wants to be out. Yeah, I saw he was floating. So in other words, he's going to be
Helium balloon.
for the links.
Really, you take an helium balloon and like,
Oh yeah, that was some really good stuff right there. No doubt. What were we talking about?
Wayne, I rescued an abandoned kitten from a house, rang the RSPCA. They told me to put the kitten back, and if anything happens to it, they will charge the owners. Yeah. I've known the RSPCA do that before. Yeah, you don't give it back to the bloody owners. Yeah, Discord's pinned at the top of the chat. Did that before we started. Awfully efficient of me. Yeah.
there's things that happen in that Discord.
Yeah, careful of the locals in the Discord. You have to save it and ask for donation. Save what?
The hot dog.
Oh, yeah. Possibly. You've got me, yeah. Got the hot dog ready. I'll have to do it right at the beginning, though, because I've not eaten it cold. We had a Chow Chow growing up. He was a master. He was such a character. He used to be a master escape artist. Yeah, that is awful about that kitten. Oh, I hate that. Mushy peas on right. I like mushy peas, but mushy peas on toast. Is it pork and beans on regular toast? Yeah. We were talking about it. It can be pork and beans if you'd rather have it rather than just beans. I like pork and beans. It's Stu. That I'm sure that there's a. I don't know if they're still doing it, but I'm sure for a while Heinz actually did Marmite beans. Wayne says, yes, it was disgusting of RSPCA. We put kit back, but also put it down some food and water. I hope it was okay. What's wrong with people? Beans. I love baked beans. I love them. Tin of all-day breakfast on toast. Maybe you could do it. We have Campbell's. It's cheap. Now you see, baked beans are one of the few things that I will not buy anything. I will pay for the proper brand. I will pay for Heinz. It's got to be Heinz baked beans or none. Ooh, Marmite flavored crisps. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Making me hungry. Yeah, sorry. I think we're slowly going into the food portion. I was actually considering doing an animal charity for my live marathon if I do one. Twiglets are quite strong, Stu. They're Marmite covered. You can still make those. Yeah, melted cheese on beans on tea. Better have your melted cheese on it. Potato tot casserole. I'm crowing a little bit here now. Oh, I see. Is that what he said? He said he would show his face once, but keep using the mask. That's probably a good idea, actually. Just going to show his face. Do we have to have a crow in a hot dog with melted cheese on it?
If he does it, I think he should do it on members only at least.
Yeah.
I think that would be only fair. So it's like you have to have had to have been a member of my channel in order to have seen the video and know who I am other than the outside, and then keep using his mask as regular channel stuff.
Jeff, that's kind of the camp I'm in, to be honest. I think he should just keep the mask on. I don't think he should have to show his face. He doesn't want to. He doesn't have to. And I agree with what Wisdom said earlier, that, you know, it's who you. It would probably be strange now to see the face and know the face underneath.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden, after you've seen the face, other than the mask, you're going to see the face while you're seeing the mask.
Yeah.
And the mask isn't going to mean anything anymore like it did before.
Yeah, I think that is my stance on it. But obviously it's just up to Seg. But I don't feel he should have to show his face if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, I mean, and if he wants to, I'd suggest that he do it that way. I mean, if he really, really does want to.
Yeah.
100K subscribers, you know, do a members only video and do it that way. And then that'd probably up his memberships too if people really did want to see his face that bad. But
I put chili flakes on mine too. Ooh, I'd try that. Hey, Candy. Yeah, let's see what Seg really looks like. I'm afraid it may hurt his channel. I love the mask. It's a gimmick. It's great. Plus, people would be able to find him. And yeah, I mean, that's the main reason for him wearing a mask in the first place.
You know what? Seg should make a new mask that's smaller than the original mask, and then do an unmasking where he takes that mask off and it's a different mask underneath.
Mask underneath.
Yeah.
I think he's having a new mask made, isn't he?
Do it on like April Fools too.
Yeah. I suppose they kind of already done it a little bit, you know, with the Kenny Biddle one.
Yeah.
Where they took the mask off and it was Kenny Biddle underneath.
Yeah, Kenny Biddle's Seg. But Ron's been Seg too.
Yes, he has. But at the same time.
Oh my God! So have Cag and Allison, huh?
PNC, there's def 2 types. People who like Marmite and people who are wrong. Absolutely, Stu. You tell them. Michael signed up for lives and premieres. Jeff says I've seen him. He should keep it on. Totally joking. He's a good-looking dude. Is that yeah, the mystery is a selling point. And it's the character now, you know it's his opinion, but I just think you should leave it on. But that's my humble opinion. That Joe Wayne. Joe said I could break a hip at my age. Hang on. Crow in the chat. No. When you're a small channel, 8 subs. I haven't had 8 subs this week. I've lost 3. And I've put 2 lots of content out. How rude. Mind you, half the time it's YouTube unsubbing people. Joe had a fall in Dawson's video. Joe rolled a bit. He did roll a bit. Yeah, he did. Like I say, if you haven't seen it, go to Crow's live. It's near the beginning. The live he did this morning, the last live he did, Crow showed it. Kanye wanted as much as I could of a video I'm working on, needed a break. Yeah, the old content creators excuse, I'm editing. I use it now. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Hello, Jonathan. I still need to watch that interview, actually. I'm team rewatch on that. When I'm working tomorrow, I'll put it on. I will never. I know Jimmy came into my Discord and said how much it was, how much he enjoyed it, and how good it was. And thanking people for the recommendations. So I know Jimmy was very happy with it. I will never ever eat mushy peas. Then you're missing out, Jeff. Mushy peas are awesome. Fish chips and mushy peas, you can't beat it. Philip is still clap. Let's not go there. So check out there's Debunked Junk's link. Go and say hello to Jonathan and Ned. We're British, of course we love baked beans. Oh, Philip is ready to swim. Philip's already had a double dip.
Hey, Cassie.
No, it's Cassie. And hey, Cassie, I'm
Willow in the house.
There's Jeff's link again. If you didn't get it last time. Yeah, I mean, I thought Patreon. The other thing you could do that Pro used to do on his Patreon was sometimes you would have Zooms. So it's not something that people can lift but I just don't see. I think Wisdom's got a good idea, sort of, reveal and have another mask underneath.
I mean, that's if he wants to, If he doesn't want to, I don't think he should.
That's kind of my feeling on it. It should be it shouldn't feel any pressure to do it.
There's magic in the mystery, of not knowing who's behind the face, except for those who already do, which are trusted enough to not share that information and don't. So
exactly. Exactly. As soon as people know who you are, and trust me, I know this because I'm having a bit of fluff at the minute on YouTube. They leap on it. A few days later, we went with the OSPCN doctor. Oh, please, you managed to adopt. That was a happy ending. Thank you. I was worried about that kitten. Yeah, 100K. What, you put beans on toast? Beans on toast, right. Toast your bread. I toast it lightly, but I have to like it lightly toasted anyway. Butter on the toast. Beans on top of the toast. I have to have baked beans piping hot, by the way. And then sprinkle cheese, grated cheese on top. As soon as you put the beans on, so it melts onto the cheese. Yum. And now I really am hungry. He won't take it off, but I'm hoping he's bluffing. I really genuinely hope he's bluffing. I put chili on just about everything. Oh yeah, I like the chili. Garlic granules, yeah. I really need to add to that merch. Yes, the merch store is up. I also did a design for Crow, so if you're going to Crow's merch, I did a biker t-shirt design for Crow. Is Steph and Dennis from Neighbours? Oh, I hope not. You got any recommendations what to put chili on? I'll tell you what I put chili in. Chili powder in is or flakes is if I make a cottage pie or shepherd's pie. Don't put much in. I don't make it hot, but it gives a little bit extra zingy flavour to a shepherd's pie. Why is no one saying Michael in the chat? Because you're in the hot tub, I'm guessing. I'm not crowing the chat, Candy. Ish. I've done quite well today. Oh, that's funny.
Yes, absolutely.
You get Crow to take his off in its seg. Double unmask. Oh dear. Oh, I like that idea. You should suggest that, man.
Or Crow gets one of Seg's masks remade and sent to him so they can be wearing the same mask at the same time. And Seg gets Crow's mask and they flip flop them one behind the other, and they each do a face reveal, and Crow is Seg and Seg is Crow,
Yeah,
and then they go to switch something, they add the original mask up underneath, and they do final masking, and they're back to their original mask.
Yeah, I do like that idea, Mike. That's a winner. I have to say, Investigator with Dawson was an absolute bad. Good. Absolutely good.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the video. Looked like you guys had a good time. I'm sorry the audio junked out on YouTube that night.
Looking forward to that. Cassie, sweetie, hello. Cassie has agreed to do one of my podcasts, people, when I start doing the podcasts. Really look forward to that. I want to start those up next month. Crow's my test subject, so it'll be Crow next month. We can find a mutual time to do it. Fish and chips with cheese on the chips, mushy peas, and a battered spam fritter. It's the only way I can eat spam is as a fritter. And even then I'm not particularly keen, but I don't think I've had a spam fritter since I was a kid. Steph's in the moisty heat, which means she's in the hot tub. Yeah, do you know what? It's nice. It's always nice to see collaborations, but it's really good to see collaborations when people are just genuinely getting on and working well together. Because there's collaborations and collaborations, aren't there? Sometimes people are out together and it's fine, but there's no click. But when there's a click, it works really well. Transport must rubber. Wayne, you're close. You are close. Clicked on that by accident. Sarah, yeah, I'm hungry as well. I've got food next to me, but nothing like we're talking about. Find weeping part. Oh, there it is. Down at the bottom. So I could use a double dip again. You have to earn it, Philip. You have to earn it, and I'm sure you're about to. There's Cassie's link. Please go and sub to Cassie if you're not already. Weeping Willow, Paranormal, Awesome Investigator. Jeff says it was a new experience for me doing a YouTube ghost hunting. It was fun as hell. Good. We like it when people have fun.
Heck yeah.
Battered sausage. Oh, I haven't had a battered sausage for ages either. Sarah
Is that
said,
the same thing as
exact
a corn dog?
Philip. Vacuum for a planking. Yeah. Can't wait for your magazine. Yeah. If you're a Patreon, I actually put a mock of the cover of the magazine up last night. Yeah, just last night for me. Tonight for you guys. I've also got another thing planned as well for the publishing side, which if you've heard me talk, or especially if you watch my interview on Jimmy's Live, you know I did fanzines all the time, and I really miss doing them. And I thought of a way of doing a fanzine based on the debunking community. So I'll roll that out in Patreon, but I'll also put little teasers in the Discord for that. I actually only thought of that tonight, and I'm actually really excited about that. I just want to really go back to old school doing the cut and paste stuff. Philip, I am going to do that on a shirt, but I think I might redraw it because I actually did that really quickly just for the vlog. I'd like better quality illustration for it. The Fiends shirt. Yeah, but I kind of want to make it a bit better. So if you haven't seen it, I put a vlog out yesterday where I'm drawing as I'm talking, and the illustration. I am thinking of putting that on the shirt, but I think I'll probably do another drawing for it just to smarten it up a bit. There needs to be a third seg mask like Crow's Reaper. Have you been? Oh, you're at work, aren't you? We've had that conversation. Wisdom's got it sorted. Just popping back to say congrats on. Oh, did Caroline win Bingo Bollocks? Awesome. I missed Mr. Gray's live today.
I slept in today because I was up late last night.
Cassie, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I asked Cassie this week or last week, and it'd be just nice to sit down and have a chat with Cassie. To be honest, when I do the pod, I've mentioned this before, but if you haven't heard me, when I do the podcast, they're going to be pre-recorded. I'm not doing them live. And they're not interviews. I just want to sit down with people and have a chat and discuss topics, etc. So, I've already got 5 people who said yes to it. Actually, 2 are in the chat because Crow, Cassie, Jeff, Beardo, and Jimmy have all said yes to doing that. I don't know how long it'll take me to get hold of Beardo, but he has said yes to me. No, I think what I'll probably do, Cass, is I'll probably once I'm going to do the first one with Crow to partly so I can sort of check out how to do it and technically, etc. Because he's been helping me. It's Crow's the reason that the microphone's getting a bit better. I'm not cutting out so much. So we'll work out the technical issues with Crow to do that one, and then it will do Cassie after Crow. Me and Cass will try and work out a time to do it. Lurking secretly on headphones, don't tell the family. Secret safe with us, sweetie. Clavin was saying, I loved that. Do you know something, guys? If you're sort of newer or you haven't seen it, March that you did that. So Weeping Willow, Side Eye Guy, and Joe Vitale with Dawn and the Sun now all went to Conjuring House and did a collaboration, and it was just that's what a collaboration should be like. It's not just sort of the actual investigation part, just genuine everybody getting on together. They also went to Seg and Joe went to, was it Bushy Mountain with is it Bushy Mountain with Dawson and Tyler. But yeah, that Conjuring House. I mean, I do. I don't know if I'll be able to leave it up, but at the moment I do have I think it's called 6 hour live stream. 6 hour beast of a live stream, I think I called it. It's collaboration. So there is a video on my channel that sums it all up. But please go to Cassie's, Weeping Willows, Joe Vitale, and Segs. They all have different variations of that collaboration, including Segs sitting in a basement at the Conjuring House singing "Row, Row, Row Your Boat." So if you want your ears to bleed, that's the place to go.
Oh yeah, he even let Dawson handcuff him in the basement.
Yeah. Like chocolate. Philip's trying, bless him. Oh, Jeff, that's awesome. Cassie, me and Joe are working on setting something up. That I would love to see. Oh, you've looked at the cover, have you? Thank you. I've put the cover, the mock-up cover to the magazine on my Patreon. Oh no. Simon, yes, you are supposed to be up in an hour. I don't know about you, but I used to do this when I was getting up at 5 for the market, and if I was still awake at 4, there was no point in going to sleep because you feel 10 times worse if you go to sleep for an hour.
Yeah, you're just more tired because you just know that you didn't get to sleep because you were just sitting there worried about you had to wake up on time.
I mean, because I was doing stuff, I only got a couple of hours before this live stream, and I woke up and it was just like, oh my god, yeah, I need about another 8 hours. Philip, you got to earn a planking. Try harder.
Yeah, you're just not moist enough tonight.
So, need expert opinion. What behaviour qualifies for planking? Usually bad jokes, or in Philip's case, sort of promoting his bloody Transformers videos. Or white chocolate will do it. Spanking and a planking? Yeah, can do. Philip bought a block of white chocolate. He wants to send it to you. He can send it. Just won't accept it from posting.
Melt it down into a candle.
And send it back, yeah. Hang on. Crow in the chat. Okay, I haven't done that yet today. Hang on.
Crow in the chat. I love it.
Oh my god.
Are we going to sleep? Bye, Julie. Thank you for dropping in.
Bye, Julie.
Sweetie. Sam was going on about a collab with all of us Northeast. Do you know what? We should, Stu. We really should, because there are a few of us. There's a few of us with channels as well. And also, I mean, I do see people in chat saying, "Oh, from Newcastle or from the north." I mean, in the area. Chez is in the area. I'm in the area. You're in the area. Mythos is.
Is Mark from up that way?
Sorry?
Do you know Mark from Dead Cold?
That was literally what I was just about to say. Dead Cold's definitely got a northeast accent. I don't know whether he still lives here, but I would have thought he does.
Yeah.
And then, but it's not just sort of China creators, sort of people who are in the chat. There are quite a few from the northeast. It would be awesome at some point to have a northeast paranormal. In my previous lives, it's the sort of thing I actually could have organised, but I'm too far north because it would have to be somewhere near the cities. almost have like a little convention for the Northeast lot, but
Or like a picnic or something, you know, gather everybody together, invite
it's
people
actually,
that
yeah,
are
just
actually
something. I mean,
within.
it wouldn't be that difficult to sort of hire, say, you know, a room out and with food and stuff, and just have a meetup, almost like a mini convention.
Yeah.
It's something that you know that I do know how to set up, but I'm just not in the right place to do it where I am.
Yeah.
And it's too far north here for me to get everybody to come up. It needs to be Newcastle or that sort of area, which is the city. But it's certainly possible. Um, so Bushy Mountain, yes, it was Bushy Mountain.
And then like rent like a minivan type vehicle to take a bunch of people out on an investigation somewhere for free.
Um, you could. I think it's more just having a meetup. To be honest,
It's a bonus content creation time.
if you're in the right place, I mean, there are. That'd probably be more up my way actually. There'd be places where you could actually go to close to where you were renting out. But I just think, certainly in the initial point, just having a meet up and everybody sort of meeting up with each other.
Yeah.
Was that when Seg tried to start a fight with a shadow? Yeah, it was.
That was
Well,
hilarious.
it was. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Shadow.
Hmm.
Uh,
And he got up and he was like, "No, you freaking kidding me? No, hell no!" And he got up and started running after it. I'm like, "Get him, Sag, get him!"
I know
He
Philip
gets
wants to.
he gets to the stairs and Joe's up there talking to him upstairs. Like, "No, I just came up this way."
I don't know who I'd put money on between Seg and Joe, or Joe might fall over. Yeah, Philip. I know Philip wants to swim. Don't ask. Surprise him. Stu, put your money on what? Yeah, yeah. I think you're right. No, I'm not splanking Philip. He hasn't earned it. Got to earn a splanking. And you'd had a double splank already. Where did splank come from? Philip
I'm
needs to know.
surprised. I don't think I saw. I saw. Is Ron going to be on there with Cassie? I did see Weeping Willow on the list, didn't I?
Yes. Yeah. Cassie's on later in the evening. Yeah.
So she'll probably be on with Ron then.
Probably. Probably.
I was gonna say, why isn't Ron on there? But I guess he is.
Cassie always bet on the man with the hot dog suit. Absolutely. Crow in the chat. Yes, I am. Wayne's cruising as well. I would love to go for a long walk on a short plank, but wouldn't get very far. No, you would not. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Crows don't say cock-a-doodle-doo.
I said that earlier. That was
Oh, did
funny.
you?
Somebody was paying attention.
I'm going to start a channel, but I'm a terrible procrastinator, but a good one, I guess. Yeah. Just start it. You don't even have to make it go live. It's just that first step of. Middlesbrough, is he? I'm trying to. I would have thought Middlesbrough would be a stronger accent than that. I'd guessed he was down there somewhere, but I'd have thought Durham. So he's from Middlesbrough.
Really?
Don't mess with Dead Cold then.
He totally gives me Sean Connery vibes. Just his voice.
Yeah. We know you Yorkshiremen through and through. That knows. Right, Reverend Peter Laws. Yep. Okay, Philip's getting closer. You know we've got Wayne in the chat, right? Know how to turn white chocolate into dark chocolate, turn off the lights. Yeah, it would, Claire, and you know, it's not a difficult region to sort of navigate. It's not like you have to travel miles. That's where I get to by train because I'm carless at the minute, but...
Think about this though, Philip. If you turn off the lights and you still know it's white, does that make it any different?
No, I'm still not eating it. Procrastination is an art form. We should discuss it tomorrow. Yeah, I'm an expert. Selby. Never done an investigation. To be honest, the North Yorkshire peeps get up quite easily to Newcastle. I actually used to love the conventions 14 Times used to do. Yeah, it is. I'm buying 14 Times at the moment just to catch up. I haven't bought it for ages. Do like their magazine. So Joe the fainting goat. What's a floating goat? I've got floating on the brain. Had a good bathe, sweepy clean now.
Candy just said you're segging the chat.
I'm segging the chat. At least I'm reading the bloody chat while I'm going down. That's not segging the chat, that's throwing the chat. Ron will be on too. Awesome. That's Cassie and Ron on the Weeping Willow hour. Stay tuned. I used to know an alleged paranormal investigator who had narcolepsy triggered by being scared. Well, that is an unfortunate mixture. Splanking as a fortnight. I don't know. I don't really fortnight, but I'm wondering where the term was coming from. Steph needs the rubber ducky. Splanking merch. Oh, I could do it. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Walking the plank as if they were diving boards. Oh, Jeff's tired. Oh, it's past his bedtime. And enjoy the oh, it's Captain Morgan's. See, I'm good at our local accent. I knew it was Durham area. It wasn't. It's not a guttural enough accent to be Middlesbrough. Yeah, I would agree with that. It's a difficult area. But yeah, I thought it was Durham. So just a rubber ducky in a submarine. Philip, I know he's aching for planking. That's why he's not getting one. Oh, come on. Okay. Seg was only on for 5 minutes. Wayne says Middlesbrough isn't far from Leeds. I've looked on the map. It's only about 2 inches away. Yeah, Sarah needs to crow the chat. See, sometimes it's needed. Fly the crow the chat flag. Do you want more crow the chat?
Crow in the chat. I love it.
Sorry, lovely Sarah and darling wisdom. Gotta go and get some sleep. Busy day ahead. Great live as always. Beautiful Sarah. Take care. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Jeff will be out for a week after him being live for 12 hours. Yeah, he will. Yeah, I've been out for a while after sort of a 3 or 4 hour live. I don't know where he lives. It's more where his accent's from, and Durham makes sense to me. Can we splank set? No. Oh, I don't want splanking. I think that I'm at the bottom of the chart. Look. Bye, Cassie. Have a good night. You rock too. Hey, too. Hello. Thank you, Wiz. Somebody get me.
Hey, Nadu.
Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Philip. Oh, I did only get one hot dog then. You usually give two. Dong loon dong. Candy says, I'll take that long time. Thank you very much. Okay, so that's the portion of the live we've got to. How long have we been on? Oh, 2 hours.
And you haven't gone offline yet. That's freaking a record, isn't it?
Oh, no, you just if I go offline now, guys, it's Philip. It's Wisdom's fault. It's just jinxed me. But you're right, I haven't.
That's pretty awesome. I think maybe hooking up to Ethernet's helped a lot.
Oh, I mean, even on what day is it today? So it would have been the Saturday live. Even on the Saturday live, I went out about 3 times, but it literally just goes off and then comes straight back on again. I haven't had don't want to jinx it. I haven't had these long periods of it going off. So, but definitely the Ethernet cable is helping, and also the advice of
I can jinx it. It's about to start. No.
it's it does actually say as soon as it loads StreamYard up that they recommend Ethernet rather than Wi-Fi anyway.
Yeah, I don't like being on Wi-Fi. The only time I'm on Wi-Fi is with my tablet, and it does all right on Wi-Fi, so it's not a big deal.
The other thing is that was advised was just to shut everything down but your StreamYard. So I've got no other tabs open. I've got no programs open or anything.
Yeah.
And I dumped a load of stuff off the laptop onto a hard drive, so I've got more free space. So yeah, touch wood, it's doing fine at the moment. So I'm losing track of the chat now, which is actually
Ding.
why I'm crying.
Ding.
Ding. Need coffee while the dings come in.
Ding.
Ding ding. Steph's still in the hot tub. Dink. Oh, broken bell again. Matt Damon in the Thunderbox. Great video with calculations on.
Somebody
Michael,
was
you're
paying
drinking
attention to
coffee
theirs.
with me tonight. Oh, that's mean, Candy. That's mean. Candy's being mean to me. I'm almost tempted to plant Candy here. Steph ate some beans to make her hot tub jacuzzi.
That sounded like a Wayne joke.
It did. It did. People have been taking Wayne's place tonight. Boo, you took a thing out. Sorry. I've got a clanger if you've got. Yeah, I'm not even going to go there. Okay. Night, Air Force.
Night, Air Force.
Yeah. He's actually Mark's channel, Dead Cold's channel, is doing really well. He's gone over 5,000.
Really? That's
Yeah.
nice to see.
It is. It's really good. Nice to see a little channel getting.
I heard he said something that was pretty controversial lately. He's talking about doing an investigation, not for YouTube, but just for personal experience. Like he's not taking equipment out with him to go do an investigation, which is something I've been saying I would love to see a lot of people do, because what if it is your freaking recording equipment that's keeping you from having the
Yeah.
paranormal experience?
It's like when people ask me what I'd take if I did one, and it would literally be a camera. You know, I mean, I don't want to be worrying about the equipment. I want to concentrate on the actual investigation itself. Pay more attention to what's going on around me.
Right, but
I'd still like.
if you don't take a camera, your chances of having a paranormal experience are extremely heightened.
Oh no, I know. I mean, I've had loads of paranormal experiences. Never had a camera with me.
But nobody knows why that all of the experiences that people report are buried around that. And one thing that people don't normally know about cameras is they work through mirrors. So if paranormal has anything to do with mirrors, if an image of something that you could only see through a mirror is in front of you, it's not going to show up on that mirror because the mirror is going to negate itself.
Yeah.
It's like this really, really hard math that takes forever to understand, but it all crosses itself out through the technology, and maybe just having an experience on your own and at least being reputable enough to tell your story the way that
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
experienced. You
Oh,
know?
Mike, look the Avatar. Look at Mike's Avatar. It's awesome. Yeah. No, I agree. Having the guts to go out. I just wish more people, even if they took a camera, had the guts to go out just to take the bloody camera and not
Yeah.
REM pods and
Yeah. Other
everything else.
devices that you don't know whether or not it's actually doing anything, or it's a natural occurrence or what. But
I also got to go something with no equipment or cameras. I go and hang out. Yeah, I read that. That's what I was laughing at. I went to the doctor today. I won a hot dog whistle in the mine. Oh, you're not getting planked for that. That was funny. Yeah. Do you know what, Stu? Most people go out at night. You can't see anything anyway. That's actually not a bad idea. Just take a recording equipment. So a camera is a portal. Well, technically, think in many ways taking that equipment with you is about the same thing as going to a concert. You wait for taking pictures all night, even though you. Yeah, I mean, I used to do concert photography, and I always used to get to a point that I always used to get to a point where I just put the camera away because I think I'm not watching the show, I'm not enjoying the show because I'm concentrating on looking at it through a camera.
yeah. It was like Joe in that last live when he fell down. That's all he was doing was staring into that viewfinder and didn't notice the freaking hole in front of him. Twisted his ankle in it and went straight down.
No equipment makes you more, but yeah, exactly. And concentrate more on the moment. I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So we went Sarah and Crow's shirt on a couple of episodes. Awesome.
But I also think if you're going to do something like that, you should document it and, try to timestamp yourself as to when it happened so you can try to go and experience it again the same way. And
Well,
see
that's
if you
kind
can
of what
recreate
Mike was
the
saying
situation.
about having that's kind of what Mike was saying about sort of documenting it, sort of just take, even if you just take a sort of notebook and things like that. I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. So you can actually remember when things happened and how.
Yeah, what time it was or certain things like that, exactly what room you were in or.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Majority of paranormal experiences are visual. I mean, for years, mine were nearly all auditory, and I wasn't. I mean, as much as I was a believer in the paranormal, I actually was a bit skeptical when people said they would see ghosts, etc. I mean,
Yeah,
I have seen full-bodied apparition and the shadow figure, but that's about it. You know, and most of it's been sound.
yeah.
I think
I
actual
haven't seen
visuals
anything.
have been spared. Um, I once left a little tape recorder to Sandstone when I got back listened to it, the sound was like it was all canned and extra. Like, yeah, um,
Could have just been dust on a recording head.
be
I
anything.
remember I remember back in the days those little tape recorders, if you hadn't used them in a while and you left them open, they would dust would just freaking form across the writing head, and because there's a magnet right there and that's what it uses to write with, but it would all stick to that and it would be like this really dirty, gritty film on it. You'd have to wash it off with a Q-tip and an alcohol and then dry it off with the other side of the Q-tip. But then it'd play fine. You wouldn't hear any problems. But otherwise, it'd even erase like spots of your sound that was recorded on the actual tape itself. The analog recorders were so cool, but they had their faults too.
Um, yeah, I suppose that's the argument for digital recorder. You can get sort of little dictaphones where you're not dealing with tape heads and stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, um, hang on, growing a bit. Steph's breathing heavy.
Uh oh.
Uh, not even going there. Yeah, Stu says he used to use a stick phone, but now I have a mobile. Actually, do you know something? All right, you've got the problem with a mobile phone that it's hooked up to other stuff, and I get that, and I'm usually the first person to
Yeah.
moan about it. But
Yeah.
I mean, I actually use the my mobile phone for my vlogs more than I do the microphone because I actually get a better sound off the phone. Um,
If you use it with your mobile data turned off and your Bluetooth turned off and your other stuff turned off, no
yeah,
Wi-Fi or anything like that, it's not searching for a network and you're using it just for recording sound, like maybe through an app or something, you probably get good sound quality on it. Use it wherever.
actually, I do have another phone because I bought a new phone to replace the one I'm using because I thought uh, yeah, I know it's jokes too. I get that. Um, the one I'm stopped working for a while. Oh, I have to change my phone. I bought a new one, but I've never actually used the new one, so that actually is not hooked up to anything. Um, so actually, that's kind of a blank page, that new phone. So long as it's you take the Wi-Fi button off, it's not going to try and find anything else. Um, yeah. Uh, no, I was thinking out loud too about sort of mobile phones. Oh yeah, mine picks it up nice and loud, but then I thought, well, no. I thought of it as a possibility, but as Wiz says, you can turn that all off. But I do have basically a blank phone that could be used. Uh, I must have 70 phones now. Don't ask right now. All the burners. You couldn't have just said that. It's probably fallen asleep. For someone who hates using the phone, it is a weird collection. Roger Wilco Wiz. Oh, on my own with the chat. Um, kind of my argument about any technical equipment, though. You know, you can. It's just so easy to. Thank you, Boo. It's just so easy to argue against it, and I don't like most of it anyway. So, thank you, Mike. Thank you, Candy. Stu says, I just like checking out old phones that I wouldn't have been able to afford when new. Yeah. Oh, they can run expensive. I never pay much for a phone. Not worth it for me. I used to have an iPhone on contract, but when that died, I just went back to cheaper phones. Thank you, Datsun. Actually, you're quiet tonight, though. Usually getting grief. We lurky turkey. Lurky turkey, Datsun. Jodie Music's having better. Find your words, Sarah. Having Better Call Saul flashbacks now. Never seen that. Breaking Bad, actually, 2 shows I've actually never watched. Still behind on shows I do watch. I can't use most of them because a lot of them are all Blackberries and they turned off Blackberry services. Yeah, that's the problem. Sometimes it's like my iPhone. I sort of kept it to get into it, and I can't get into it because it's not connected. Jimmy had all those better phones. Actually, it reminds me of that CJ video that I reacted to where he, in inverted commas, found all those phones next to the side of the road. Oh my goodness, what's that?
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
He
Well,
he
you
never
would.
did anything with that after it, did he? Because I kept
I know.
saying, do you think he's going to make a sequel to this?
Well, it was Jeff. Jeff and I both reacted to the same video, and it was Jeff that says, "Oh, he usually will do something like that and then do it in a later video." But no, I don't think he ever. I don't think he ever kept going with it. But yeah, that was actually why I reacted to that video. I just thought that bit was so bizarre.
I bet he saw what I said. So I think I guessed exactly how he was going to use it. Like he was going to claim it was from dead victims on his property or something like that.
Yeah. Sarah Myers not the best Steve glasses appointment Friday might be able to see against it. Or yeah, awful when you need new glasses. Awful. Wayne, you're getting close now. You are getting close now. Why is it the hot dog bad view? It brings out the worst in people. I don't know. Do you know, between you and Philip, you're doing crap at getting planked today. Crap. Dingle, dingle, dingle.
Ding.
Bobo rules. Yes, Bobo rules. Bob Odenkirk. Yeah, fingers crossed, Datsun. I started watching Better Call Saul before Breaking Bad because I avoided it for ages. Watched them both, they were great. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Just trouble in chat. Dive.
Oh no.
Oh, I can sit back for a bit because everybody else say like they'll ignore us.
Hi, Crow.
Hey, Crow. Just pouring a coffee. Crow is in the house. Show Crow some love. I can have a coffee. Not that I'm being selfish. At the hot dogs in the chat. The dogs. Crow. Yeah, literally. Hang on.
Crow in the chat.
Crow in the chat. I love it. Crow in the chat. I love it.
Crow in the chat.
Crow, thanks, Sarah. I needed a coffee break. See, we just talk amongst ourselves, shall we, Wiz? Oh, and all the people who've obviously been lurking. Oh, Shadow Mice, I see you again. So, I need to check your new video out. Actually, has your link gone in the chat? Man, most of this lot will be with you. Michael wants another movie night. I think he's chosen a movie. There, I got it. Oh, it wasn't me that said it. Candy. It's probably Candy. Sweet. I'm sorry. Just hitting on Crow's comments now. Yeah. I think he's chosen one, Michael. So, at some point, as Crow says, hopefully soon. Don't know if you've been lurking, but Wiz had a great idea for Seg's face reveal. Yeah, John, I'd be careful of talking to Steph. Come into my parlour. Tell me what's wrong, sweetie. I'm not. Sorry, coughing. Have you heard about the chocolate record player? It sounds sweet. Wayne, you're not on your full game tonight. I did find one of them funny, but you know, I'm just not getting the quality of annoyance out of you and Philip tonight. Come to mummy. Crow, don't encourage her. She's been in the hot tub. No, Michael's still here. Michael's still here. I'm not hitting that one, Steph. We've had a bit. So, are you still there, Wiz?
Yep.
No. No. So who am I talking to?
Last time you were talking about Michael. Were you talking to somebody else after that?
I can't remember. I'm getting all confuddled now.
It happens.
It does happen. Yeah, see, Ravens pop back up. So I got me to the bottom of the chat.
Crow in the chat.
Crow, I'm not in the chat. All that's in the chat is hey Crow, hey Crow, hi Crow, hi Crow, hi Crow.
It's a lot different when you're Matt in the chat.
What was Matt in the chat? I don't know what Matt in the chat was.
Matt's a chat killer.
Oh, that was it. Why are ghosts good at DIY? Because they know how to keep their spirit left. Wayne, you've got competition from Simon Ice tonight. You really have. Donation program. Thanks, Mike. Oh, Steph being creative. Because I don't have little emojis. I used to hate facial hair, but it eventually grew on me. No, I can kill a chat. I've got some lurky turkeys in the chat. to show and Crow. Need to get a Lurky Turkey t-shirt done as well. I will get a Fiends t-shirt done. I just do want to redraw those characters, do it properly. But I'll do a Fiends t-shirt, and I also need to do a Lurky Turkey. I'll do a plank one, but I don't know how to do that one, so I'll have to think about that. Sarah totally avoided my Oasis joke, just like I'm going to avoid their concerts. Do you have an Oasis joke? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Oasis, I have to say. Oh, there we go. As Oasis are in the news, I get to do this dad joke. When he was a kid, when he went to restaurants, why did Noel Gallagher only order soup? Because you got to roll with it. I scrolled back up the chat for that, Stu. Yeah, do you know something? I mean, I don't really look at the news very much, but they've done this big announcement that they're back together and they're touring. I don't think anybody gives a crap, to be honest. Everybody's like looking up from whatever they're doing and going, oh, okay, and then just getting back to whatever they're doing. Yeah, I just don't care. No, I don't like them either. I never have. I've always thought they were massively overrated. I'm sorry if there's any Oasis fans in here, but I think they are massively overrated. So you probably have Raven, Kate. There's one or two of the bigger ones that get used in film and TV and stuff. Probably with the one song I do like, Actually Don't Look Back in Anger, you might recognise, but yeah, so the musicians' critique of that is that they're stuck up their own arseholes. And I like the fact Crow put the S in a second message after that because he missed it. Oasis were a pub band that only got successful because Posh Jonas desperately wanted to be working class. That is actually true. When I lived in London in the early 90s, I actually had a friend who were really into them. This is before, I think we even had a record deal. She caught, if you were living in London, you could catch bands before they were signed and they were doing the local circuits, etc. And Oasis, she loved them. I don't know if she stayed, because I moved away. I don't know whether she continued to follow them after they got big. But yeah, they were a pub band. That's exactly what they were. Sarah, you should say I'm sorry if you are an Oasis fan. Yeah, that as well. My deepest condolences if you are an Oasis fan. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's trying, bless him. Wayne's trying. I used to play piano by ear, now I use my hands.
Well, it's good that you got your hands working again.
I'll keep my thrash metal, yeah. Loaded, yes. Look, Loaded magazine does have a lot to answer for. Yeah. They say there's no love for Oasis in this chat. So proud.
I don't remember Oasis personally.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how big they actually hit anywhere than the UK. I mean, they did all right, but it really was a UK thing, and we never heard the end of it. And Nolan and Gallagher, all they do is fight anyway, so there'll be punch-ups on the tour, probably to sell it. Really don't like. I don't know anybody. I actually don't know anybody that does. But I mix in the right circles, obviously. Oasis played a gig in Leeds and nobody turned up. True story, I believe you.
That sucks.
Yeah, two brothers that hate each other. I mean, it was always difficult, especially sort of back in the 70s and 80s when band members hated each other, but when it's two brothers who hate each other, you know, that's an extra type of toxic, isn't it?
Do you remember the old TV shows with the family band members? Like, was it the Partridge Family or something like that?
Partridge Family, and
I can't think of who else. There was another one too.
although they weren't real family,
Yeah, probably not. I wouldn't imagine.
no, they weren't. But that was the premise of the show. Didn't they
Yeah,
have that popular song? Yeah, they did do Wonderhole, or as sometimes called Wonderwall, but that's overrated. It was that there was a in the 90s in the UK there was sort of a glut of really pretentious, boring pop rock stuff. Um, because I remember one of the Gallaghers saying that they were the biggest thing since the Beatles. No, no, mate, you weren't. Never. Yeah, that was. That's what I mean. People might know the occasional song from TV or film, but what did Debunk say? Oh, the Wonderhole. Yeah, yeah. So no Oasis fans in the chat, or if there are, they're not going to say it now. No, Jonathan's keyboard. Yeah, they did say that. They said they were better than the Beatles. If people didn't aware of that, I think it was when they had their big break. Uh, whatever it was called. I can't remember what the album was called. Sarah crowed my chat. Steph, I always crow your chat.
I think she's thinking about merch for you.
Uh-oh.
Put that on a T-shirt.
Put what on a t-shirt?
Sarah's crowed my chat.
I thought she was. I thought I was getting the usual complaint that I'd skip chat.
Probably. I'm just bypassing it.
He had to. He's well behaved in Jimmy's live stream, was he? I haven't watched that yet. In the film yesterday, he wakes up in a universe where Beatles don't exist. He looks up Oasis and they don't exist either. Oh, we'd all want to be in that universe, really, wouldn't we? Simon went us into a Finnish band called Amorphous. Yeah, Raven. I mean, they still are. But they've always been. Do you know what? They're arseholes, and they also the type that are proud of being arseholes. They kind of play on it. Heading off to bed. Night, John.
Hi, John.
Good to see you. Ned was a good ghost. Oh, how disappointing. I like it when Ned's naughty. Amorphous is incredible. They've been around a long time. I don't know them. I think you guys go a little bit heavier than I do, though. Phil's back in the running for another Planet King. Planking?
Planic.
Yeah. What's worse than Oasis? Oasis of white chocolate. Might put it to a vote as to whether Philip should be flanked for that. Simon I says I've been into it for a good 15 years. I'm surprised more people don't know about them. Guessing they're a bit heavier than I'd normally listen to, but splanking. Yeah, we've obviously got a splanking terminology taking shape here.
Yep. This is why we speak weird in the United States.
That'll be it. They're coming for your ears. I can hear the sirens. Simon Eyes, the old metal days were different. Great memories. Yeah, they were different. Said the old person on the panel. Yeah, wait, no. We have a rule about white chocolate on this chat. The hilarious thing is their fans won't be able to see them in concert because all the tickets will be bought by Gen Alphas. Yeah. Yeah, they were 90s, weren't they? So, good grief, that's over 30 years ago. The moon. Hang on, I'm going to write that down. Like, I will forget if I don't write that down. The moon. Amorphous. Right, I've written that down. Oh my God, the cops are coming after Project. They're coming after Wiz.
Nah. This
And so much
ambulance
going
going
off
down the
grid.
hill.
Yeah. Oh. The birds in the desert and see an oasis. I turn around and run the other way. Yeah. Yeah, metal in the 80s. Yeah. I have heard of Sleep Token. For some reason, I don't know why. That sounds familiar. I'm going to regret what I'm writing on because I'm writing on one of the articles for the magazine, and I'll probably end up losing it. Oh, look who decided to show up. Hello, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Just kidding, sweetie. Hello, sweetie. Sorry, not catching. Amorphous is big in Finland and Scandinavia, but not as much as abroad. Get played on satellite radio occasionally. Yeah, friend who's been. Somebody has mentioned Sleep Token to me. Don't know who it was. Stu says, playing all the metal in the 80s has been pinched by a child selling it for scrap. Yeah. Night, Jodie. Sleep well, sweetie. Oh, good. Rob's helping me get to the bottom of the chat. I'm going to sneeze, guys. Hang on.
Bless you.
Right.
That worked.
I lived in Woking from 86 to 91, and the gigs in London and the venues were plenty. Hammersmith, Marquee, Astor. You're probably on the same circuit as me. I mean, I was in London between 88 and 93, and I lived at the Marquee because they used to be able to get in extra cheap before 8 o'clock, and occasionally, if it was just a really local band on, if you went in before 8, you got in for nothing. The Astoria, yeah, that's one just up from the Marquee, wasn't it? Sort of I've seen some big bands there, and it wasn't a very big venue. Hammersmith, and also the Rock Nights at Spike of the Choir Boys and Butts on a Tuesday. I can't even remember what nights they were. Tuesday night at Spike and Butts. The Hippodrome had one on a Wednesday. And there was somewhere in Hammersmith on a Thursday. I used to go to 3 or 4 gigs a week at least, at different sizes. Best time to be in London. I do still miss the Marquee. It's a shame they closed it down. Okay. You have to crow the chat. Sorry, guys. I've got reminiscing then. My days living in London, going to gigs all the time. Dream Theatre. Did someone, whenever I hear mention Dream Theatre, I think they mean Dream Academy. No, they mean Dream Theatre. A lot of people are big fans of Dream Theatre at the community. I was a lurky turkey that did a whiz. Hippodrome in 2001. Still going, is it? The Hippodrome was a weird one because it was a very glitzy nightclub. It wasn't a rock venue at all. But on I think it was Wednesday nights they used to have a rock night from 10 o'clock onwards. But it was a bizarre place to have a rock night. Bumped into Lemmy one night and he brought me a JD and Coke top. But yeah, he was. That was the other thing. If you're on that club circuit, Marquee, Hippodrome, is it Gossips, the Spike and Buxted, the Hammersmith one, all the local bands, and some of the bigger names just used to hang out there. So you bump into all sorts of people. I miss going to concerts and festivals. I really do. I haven't done it for a few years. I haven't done it since I came home actually. 2012. You been swimming tonight? No, I don't think I've planked going tonight. Double planked fillet. Yeah. Hippodrome was like going clubbing in a cinema. It was weird. We only used to go to that one if there was a band we knew playing. Hot dog thrown down a hall faster than a white chap. Yeah, still not doing it. Wish I could have seen Bolt Thrower. Sleep time for Shadow Mice. Thank you, sweetie.
All right.
Bye bye. Sleep well. Alright. You've only just got here, Rob. Did you have to go straight out of the gate with that one? Alright, Simon, I've seen Bolt Thrower twice. And there's rumours they might reform. Voice is definitely going. Take it up to 3 hours tonight, I think. My voice is definitely going to cut out at some point. What did Rob say? Oh, is this? Yeah. No, we don't need to know how Transformers is doing. No Oasis Club. Oh, you'd have really enjoyed the last 10 minutes of conversation, including from Pro. Hang on. Schedule 6, local band for Michael. I mean, like I said earlier when we were sort of saying how awful Oasis are, that's how a friend of mine first got into them, and who literally, I can't remember who it was it Stu or Simon? I said they were basically a pub band, and they were actually what they were, and it's how she found them. Rob, get your life jacket ready, we're going swimming soon. Oasis is just a mirage to make people think they like them. Apart from actually, do you know something? Apart from the friends who followed them in their very, very early days before they were signed, I don't know anybody that does. I don't know. Is there a rock band equivalent of buying subscribers? You falling asleep on me, Wes?
No. I don't know.
Oh, so Rob likes them. Fair dude. Yeah. The first person I've known who does. That's why they quit, as you'll know, and didn't want to come back. I can see what you're saying, guys, just because I'm not hitting the actual chat bit. Be mean. Meanies. being horrid.
Ding.
A ding. Yeah, where are me dings? I can see they're not happening. The plan for the week, by the way, as I'm thinking of doing a UK live on Friday afternoon, because I won't be doing a Saturday night live because of Jeff's charity stream, but I am on that at 3 o'clock US Eastern or 8 o'clock in the evening UK. The next Mythologies video coming up is on Pirate Ghost Stories. And if you haven't voted yet, guys, I've got a poll up at the moment for a video on locations in the UK. At the moment, Ancient Ramen is winning. I'll leave that up until the end of the weekend before we get a winner. But banned from playing Leeds, and it's probably because they were fighting. I don't think it's just Oasis, to be honest. I'm sorry, this price of, I mean, this is me being old, but the price of bloody concert tickets now. I actually looked up, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I actually looked up how much I paid in 1991 to see Guns N' Roses at Wembley Stadium. And this was Guns N' Roses, I think it was Faith No More, Skid Row as well. It was Guns N' Roses show, Wembley Stadium, and it was £18, which is about $25. You couldn't get into a pub for the band though. I mean, I knew it would obviously be cheaper because of inflation, etc., but I was not expecting it to be £18. I'll try and attend Jeff's live stream. That's all right, sweetie. I think with Jeff's live stream for everybody, like, you know, it doesn't matter which one you turn up to. So if you are really busy, just drop it whenever it's on. He's on for 12 hours. East Coast time is on from noon till midnight, and you know, just to drop in, say hello, show your support. Doesn't matter who's on the screen. Doesn't matter which one of us it is doing our hour. Just sort of wave and say hello, so that the stream's successful. Yeah, see, that's crazy to me. I mean, I didn't used to pay that festival ticket back in the day. It's crazy. £120 to see somebody at an indoor venue. Yeah. Are they still going? Where are you seeing them, Stu? Is that Newcastle? I have seen the Choir Boys. I saw them back in the 90s. Yeah. Like I say, when I used to go to the Marquee all the time, if it was a local band, if you went in before a certain time to get the place filled up, they didn't charge you. I'll admit that I haven't been to an arena or a stadium show for a long time, but the most I paid for a ticket for indoors was about £60. That was a few years ago, and that was actually Cirque du Soleil. Took a friend to see them. That was the regular price of the ticket, and I thought that was expensive. Yeah, I would say that was about what I used to pay for Leeds and download, etc. I think I've still got my download ticket, but oh, they've got a new album. I'll listen out for that. They are a good band live. That's Pussycat and Guns N' Roses at Hammersmith Odeon. Yeah. I can't remember where I saw them. I saw them support somebody. Aerosmith. I've also seen them in their own show. I genuinely can't think of anybody specific who I would actually pay that much money to see. Even if it was somebody I really wanted to see, that's just ridiculous. Even Tom Waits, and I've never seen Tom Waits live, and I would love to see Tom Waits live, but no, £120 now. I'll just the albums. Rob says I had one of the best puddings I've ever had tonight. I'll be doing a review on it as I bought two. I miss Orkney food. I miss Orkney actually. I was thinking about it earlier today. Opus, yeah. Fried Fast. Yeah, I haven't heard them mentioned in a long time. Faster Pussycat. That is a throwback.
Ding. Simon Ice says all the best bands come from Scandinavia. I think if you're really into your heavy stuff, that's probably true. Ding. Oh, thank you. Not getting many dings tonight, but sweet. Well, it's bad you have the ticket price and then they add on fees and the final, yeah, booking price. I'm bargain. See, it's true with the internet. Booking fees. Getting there, parking. If you have to travel, staying overnight. Cheaper to go on holiday. I used to be obsessed with My Chemical Romance. I played a lot to see them in different cities and countries, so I probably would have paid £120 to see them back then. Same with Ramsey. Yeah. I mean, I saw Guns N' Roses in Europe. We went to several. And that was probably what we paid for the trip, not the concert ticket. No, sorry, Atmospheric Black Metal was bastard in Sweden. See, I didn't actually say a genre when I was talking about Scandinavia because I knew I'd get it in the neck if I said the wrong type of metal. I don't want to see anybody bad enough to travel and stay overnight for them. Maybe seeing the away hockey game for the Preds, though. I think the combination of the price, the combination of the pandemic, and sort of cost of living, etc. Do you think it's got to the point where, I mean, that would be me. It'd be like, even if there was somebody I really wanted to see, say if they were only doing London, I would now be at the stage where I think, oh, I really can't be bothered to go all the way down to London and stay in a hotel just for a couple of hours. It's got to be worth it to do it. So, I think anybody I would have done that for long gone. I'm just cheap. Sorry. Cough. I just think it's got to be worth the money. I mean, in times like these, if you're going to fork out that kind of money, it's got to be worth it. Ding. Ding.
Hang on, sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. YouTube Illusion Tour is brilliant. I remember watching it live on TV. Still go back and watch a few tunes, especially when Axel has a rant before Double Talking Jive. Yeah, I saw them about 11 times on that YouTube Illusion Tour. I think one of the famous rants was when we were at the gig was in Paris. It was the Bois de Vincennes, and he had a big rant because they had a feud with Kurt Cobain. He had a big rant about Kurt Cobain at that one. Great shows though. Me and my mate had tickets for REM. The brother had hated me. I'd like to have seen REM live. I must admit. Probably not now, but at the time I would have. If I could see anybody, people still around, I would like to see Tom Waits. I am a big Tom Waits fan. Can't think of anybody on the rock circuit, really, that I'd be that bothered about, unless it was easy to get to and somebody paid for me. But if I could see anybody, if I could go back in time and see anybody,
Cher.
that would be the first one. No, it actually would be Lynyrd Skynyrd. I would love to have seen Lynyrd Skynyrd back in the day.
No, I was only saying that because of the words. If I could turn back time.
And also, I suppose, people like Deep Purple. I saw Deep Purple. Nearly had a chance once, but never saw them. But yeah, if I could go back in time to see anybody, it would be Lynyrd Skynyrd. Yeah, my feeling about festivals, I do like going to festivals. I did used to go to a lot of festivals, and I did enjoy them. But I have a thing that if it's a band I really, really want to see live, I have to see them in their own show. It doesn't count if you see them at the festival. Unless you're trying to annoy somebody that you've seen them, then it counts. But yeah, I used to go for festivals for the event. Yeah, he did come here about 20 years ago or something, maybe a bit longer. But I think it was just down in London, just did one show. But I don't think he'll ever come back again. So, which is fine. But if I would have liked to have seen him live. But it's not the end of the world that I haven't. But I saw AC/DC in '84. Was it Brian Johnson? They're amazing. I actually love Brian Johnson. Yeah, Bon Scott, but I loved Brian Johnson as well. It wouldn't have had to be been Brian Johnson for me. It wouldn't have had to be Bon Scott for me. So, Ice Nine Kills in Sweden. The Doors. It would have been tricky to see the Doors. Ned is wanting me to take him to see the Foo Fighters. I've seen the Foo Fighters a few times, mainly at festivals, seen 2 or 3 of their own shows. Friends took me to, and they are good live. To be honest, they kind of bore me now. Yeah, the best festival I think in the UK is Download because they really do concentrate on the one genre of metal. I don't like the mix of. You want to go to a rock festival? Can you play just rock, please? So I never bothered going to Glastonbury. It's about the only big festival I haven't been to. So what are we on? 2:59. So I'm going to wind this up in a minute, guys, because I'm out for the day today. So I want to get a break. Oh, Prince would have been good. Didn't see Prince. The Foos have been poopiest. Yes, they have. Actually, they were on the turn when I saw them. I saw them when they released the. What was? Oh, I can't remember the name of the album now. But I preferred the early albums. They were good live. All my life or something. But yeah, they. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. So, right, I think Wisdom's fallen asleep.
No, I'm here.
So,
I was
you know,
reading
you could,
chat. Sorry.
uh, so I think we'll hit the 3 hour mark. So we'll wind up. So yeah, I'll do a Friday afternoon live because I haven't done a British live for a couple of weeks. Yeah, those first 3 albums. Yeah.
So
I've
for the
got an
next
hour.
few days, she'll be studying on her English accent and
Why? Yeah, thanks, Air Force. Don't be printing it. Trying to get Dead Sea Tool. What's that? It's the 1984 was when I went to Spurs Festival was downloading. It was AC/DC, Van Halen, Ozzy Osbourne, Gary Moore. Right, guys. I'm winding down. You can hear me get starting to flag. So, and I think Wisdom's going to fall asleep, or he needs another beer or something. So, thank you guys for coming over today. Sorry I've been tired. Friday afternoon live in the UK. That's
you did
UK
great.
time. And then I'm East Coast time. I'm on at 3 o'clock on Jeff's. That's my hour on Jeff's. Wisdom's on from 2, and then I'm on from 3. Check out Jeff's channel for the full list of people who are on during those 12 hours. Yeah, more content coming out from me now. I am up and running on the content. Also announcements on publications coming out. If you are on the Patreon, then I've put the cover up for the magazine. But I also have another little project in mind, which I'm excited about, which I'll put in the Patreon first as well. So, thank you everybody for turning up. Thank you, mods, for all your hard work as usual, because you're amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Wiz, for joining me. I haven't actually lost internet connection tonight. I just realised.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that is. Yeah, it is. I was thinking that too. Thank you all. I appreciate you all for being here.
Awkward ending. Oh, that's with you.
Awkward.
Awkward. Doodles.
Doodles.